So, Gaffer, what a game. We got absolutely everything.
It was unbelievable, weren't it? I mean, first of all, credit to Lincoln. You know, they could have probably asked for the game to be called off because it didn't get that bad. Credit to the officials as well. I know in previous interviews I've given a bit of a tough time, but I thought the officials today were absolutely brilliant. You know, when the Blizzards came, they gave it time, we went back out there and, you know, we got the game finished. I think there's a lot of credit to our opponents today and also to the referee. First half, very difficult conditions, obviously. We got the wind against us and it was horrendous. First goal's not a penalty, you know, the kids dove.
No, absolutely not.
We know that because he said that as he was walking towards their touchline. But, you know, sometimes the referees get it wrong. He's got it wrong on that occasion. The second goal I'm really disappointed with because we didn't track as men. You know, we do a lot of work on body shape and we're still just ball watching when we needed to be at a different angle. But for us, you know, we're saying on the touchline, for getting at 2-0, quite happy because it was that bad. And we had a chat at half time, you know, we needed to up the ante because they smashed us the first 15-20 minutes. They had a lot of desire and I don't think we could handle them. You know, they bullied us a bit, but they were very aggressive and we needed to stand up. They countered in the second half, and my word, how good we in that second half. Unbelievable. I think Danny Burns, you know, he came in, wasn't really in the form that I know he can produce. Then he come back out, come in as a great game. Disappointed not to play the following game, but since he's come back in, absolutely outstanding. And for him to get 2 good goals,
he's dragged us back into game, hasn't he?
He has, and he's a danger. You know, 6'5", and I know what a good player Danny Burns is. And you know, he's been at Cambridge, obviously at Buxton, went for money at Gates. So I'm really pleased for Danny. You know, he's coming back. Him and Jammer are looking a good partnership there. Tyler Walton, I think, got one of the goals. I'm not sure, he was a bit snowy, weren't I? I didn't see but Tyler Walton again is getting fitter and fitter. We only thought we'd get probably 60 minutes out of him today, but we got 85. You know, so many good performances. You know, Darkenbauer, people think of him as this assassin in middle at Park who, you know, kicks and, you know, was about, well, what a good footballer Darker is. You look at 2 of those balls that have come in and he is actually, you know, a good player, and, you know, we love his aggression, of course we do, and that's why he's a favourite with you fellas, but he's a very good footballer, so he's done well. After a bit of an absence, you know, up top, Hazel, Alan, you know, I've probably not named everybody, as a whole team we stuck together. You know, it was tough. You know, we spoke at half time about Kids Grove, how we came back from it. And, you know, massive credit to them because these boys don't know when they're bigger. They really don't. I'm very proud of them today, and so should the fans and the club be very proud of them.
Yeah, we said like Danny Burns has dragged us back into the game, and Dark has dragged us in front. He's the one that's went to a piece, that's come on and getting stuck in, you know, and going in for hospital tackles, you know, and not
2 massive tackles in ante, and you know that inspires your teammates when something like that happens. We've seen Gavallet done it plenty of times where he's trapped back and it gives you a lift. But yeah, they've all done tremendously well. I think Jake in goal, you know, first few minutes a bit of a bad back pass to him, he's scuffed a bit, but then he's made some superb saves, you know, earlier. I mean, Teddy Rowe's goal line clearance, one from Burnsy, and Jake's made some cracking stuff, and you can see why.
Well, that was 4-3 when he stopped, just palmed it up
and just, you know, he does it. But, you know, very good, and it's very different from what he's used to. You know, playing, you know, non-league to Bolton and 23s and being with the England camp and training at St George's, you know, a bit of a culture shock. But
probably not being on a pitch like ours.
It's probably not since we were 11 or 12. But he's a great character as well, and that's one thing that's really important to us when we're speaking to Bolton this week. And obviously, the fellow that represents him is a really good bloke, which is important, and he just fitted in straight away. You know, Reece, I mean, what a wide player this boy is, 17, 18 years of age. And something I've not seen a lot this season is something to get the ball, drop your shoulder and beat a man. And he can do it every time he gets the ball. You know, comes inside, goes outside. And I think, you know, the Spalding left back the other night, I felt sorry for him at half time. You know, he didn't know what day it was, did he? So he's got that. Reece won't be with us Monday, he's back with Ireland, but, you know, all throughout the team, you know, Sam Liversidge, you know, Hazel we've mentioned, the boys at the back, Teddy, Ben Algar, had a good second half, bit all over the first half, by his own admission, but yeah, done well.
Man of match award goes to everybody that's got a broom in their hand, probably?
I think so, yeah. It just shows what kind of club this is, doesn't it? You know, everybody's there, there's a danger of it being called off, we're all marking the lines, you know, everyone chips in. Sam just saying, saw Rich Patterson bomb past him at one stage, because obviously if it was called off again, Richard had missed on Monday. But that's
we think Pats were just running away from a broom, mate, if we're honest.
it's he just shot past me.
But when we see you and Stan out there, first men on pitch, you've got to think, yeah, come on, we want this, and that's, you know, that's what everybody joined in with.
We do, and it's a team effort, isn't it? So yeah, brilliant 3 points. Do you know the results? Not yet. No, I think internet's down, and it must be all this snow. So we'll get them. But yeah, mate.
End of a strange old week, obviously. Tuesday's game ended a bit unsatisfactory, but the key thing is obviously that the lads not as seriously injured as we first thought, and that's got to be above everything.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the safety of the fellas paramount, without a shadow of a doubt. And the Spalding manager was quite clearly distressed. As was some of their bench, rightly so. They thought he got a serious neck injury. We've done the right thing. The game's been called off, and the Spalding manager and myself, Chris Rawlinson's a nice fella, agreed that the result should stand. So it's gone back to the league, and they said no, you must replay it at 0-0, which for me is a bit of a farce. If you look at what happens in Spain, it's replayed. If there's 8 minutes left,
play those minutes.
The score, which it's a long way to go. The lads are getting back at 1:30 in the morning. Some of them up for work at 6. Yeah. And it's like, come on, I think a bit of common sense. It's not the Ever stick. It's across the board. It's the way we're working in. It's not this particular league. But what's stopping somebody? In the 89th minute, you're losing 2-0. You go down and you wait for an ambulance.
Anybody who sees that now thinks it's just to see it back in and you think, oh yeah, I know I can.
And that's it. And unfortunately, there's some people like that in football, and they will do that to get the advantage. So. I don't know, I think it's, the FA need to look at that without a shadow of a doubt. Not just the Ever stick, abide by the FA rules, but I think we really need to look at that rule. Because when everyone's agreeing, they'd have gone down to 10 men. So we might have scored another 1 or 2. So we were probably a bit of a disadvantage, but we're happy with 2-0. We'll take the 3 points. We've travelled 2.5 hours. But, if that's me going back, it'd be interesting to see what Spalding would do.
Well, I know it's hypothetical, but what would you have done in their position?
In their position, Spalding, the clear of relegation, they're probably not in the playoffs. I think morally, you'd let them run 2 goals in. That's what you do. Because that game was won, we won that 3 points without a shadow of a doubt. Now, whether they do or not, it's up to them, isn't it? But I think morally, if we're talking about that, the way that we behave with the young ladies in how supportive we were, I think it works both ways. We'll have to wait and see.
You just got to think about, that calling that game off with minutes left, result never in doubt. It just adds to fixture congestion. Like I said earlier, we've got working lads. I don't know why it's good enough for a Premiership, for professional players who only play every 3 days. Like you said, these lads, getting in at 1, up at 6. That's exactly how injuries are going to come about, isn't it? You're playing more games, more congestion.
It's his minutes. You look at our fixtures, we played the 4th of October, we played Carlton away. Then we didn't play midweek again until Alvechurch, I believe. We're alright then, the ones around Christmas where they may play 2 games in 3 days, which is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody else does that, only in England. But why don't they bring 4 or 5 of those games forward and we play another midweek game, 1 every 3 weeks? Because what's happening now, if you look at Shaw Lane's fixture congestion, they've got 18 games in 6 weeks.
They've got 7 this month, haven't they?
And they're signing lots and lots of players to get through it. Because what we do in England, we're asking these lads to play more and more games at the stage when they're more fatigued. And it's like the wrong way round. Let's get the games in. You don't have to be 1 every midweek, for a few. Let's spread them out a bit. But that's common sense, isn't it?
But what we've got, 46 league games, 4 cup competitions, it's just too much, isn't it?
It's like the Hallamshire Cup as well. I was speaking to a mate of mine who works at Sheffield Wednesday, Callum, nice fella. And they're about having the Hallamshire Cup on the 22nd of May, 3 weeks after the season finishes. So I said to Carl, so that's fine. If you want to pay the players for 3 weeks, I'm sure they'll be appreciative of that. But they won't, will they? And it's like, we just need, people that are, they've got a tough job, and the FA do a wonderful job in a lot of ways, they really do, but things like the fixture congestion, the Hallamshire, I'm sure they'll listen to the clubs and maybe bring the final forwards, maybe the 8th of May or something like that. But, we need to think a bit more, don't we, about the decisions and how it impacts on other people, and unfortunately, this week we've seen that they don't really think about it.
Just think that these are working lads, they don't go from here and put the feet up till next match. Some might be working tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, it's just not
it. We know a few knocks, a few bruises today, so the lads, tomorrow do the recovery stuff, back to work Monday, and then we're here again Monday night. So, I take my hats off them because, it's all down the job under 40, 50 hours a week, whatever they do. Then they're playing football, then they're training. It's a real effort, which, your pro footballers, if you've only been in a professional football environment, you don't know what it takes.
It's playing a game and then don't talk to me for 3 days, isn't it?
But I think it's just disappointing with Spalding. I think the FA really needs to have a look at this because it's just ridiculous. Especially it needs to be a case-by-case basis. There was no way Spalding were going to win that game. They didn't have a shot on goal in 81 minutes. They didn't have a shot on goal. We're 2-0 up. Then we're down to 10 men. There we go. But that's by the by. We've got 3 points today. It's all about Carlton. A very tough game ahead. Their game's been cancelled, I believe, against Cleethorpes. So we've got to be back at it, weather permitting.
We'll all bring a brush again.
Absolutely.
Cheers, Gaffer. Enjoy your Saturday night.
Cheers, mate.